saw the Mexican monster David Benavidez put on a show against David Morrell last weekend. Many of us already knew how the fight was going to turn out, but this is boxing. You never know. It can always go the other way. We know David Morrell has punching power, but I always thought it was questionable at this weight class because his first fight, he didn't really show the pop that he showed at 168. And the same for David Benavidez. They both, look like they were basic pretty much at this division in their first fight. Maybe it's a thing where these two gotta get acclimated, grow into their power. I don't know. Or maybe to move up didn't do much for their power. Everybody is different. Some people move up and they gain punching power. Some people move up and they lose it. And in this fight with Morrell, David Benavidez, he stunned Morrell a few times. It wasn't to the point where Morrell was out on his feet or dizzy or dazed. I haven't seen that. And David Benavidez himself, he got stunned a couple of times in this fight as well. He still has good speed, not the speed that he had at 168, but he still has good speed. He did bust up Morrell pretty good. They both had busted up faces at the end of the night, man. But he definitely didn't really pose much of a knockout threat to Morrell, and that gives a lot of credit to Morrell's chin. Or that could mean that David Benavidez just don't have the pop up there at 175, It could be either one or both. But many people are now questioning, how does David Benavidez do against the two big fish of the division, Dimitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev? In this fight against Morrell, I had it right. I knew Benavidez was going to get the decision win. I was basing that off me still not quite sure about David Benavidez's power at 175. So I figured if anybody was going to get outboxed or outpunched, it was going to be David Morrell. He didn't have the punch volume as a David Benavidez, so I didn't see him winning by decision. I saw Morrell winning by only KO. I saw two paths of victory with Benavidez. I saw KO or decision, but judging on how he didn't look like he had much pop in that one fight, I called it a decision win for Benavidez, and that's what happened. So how does he do against Dimitry Bivol? Now we know Bivol and David Benavidez, they shared the ring in sparring. I believe Bivol said that he was a problem. He did really good, in the spar. They say that he beat up Bivol and stuff like that. I was hearing different things, but that's sparring, and sparring in real fight is quite different. Okay, no headgear, smaller gloves. And in my fight reaction video, I said I'm not too sure if Benavidez beats these dudes, man. I'm just not. Morrell is a skilled fighter, but he don't have the seasoning of a Bivol or a Beterbiev, so it'll be those two are different animals in my opinion. I'm not taking nothing away from David Benavidez. If he was to ice both of them, ain't nobody fucking with Benavidez. He's the fucking man, But as far as Bivol goes, man, Bivol might be a little bit too strong for him. Yeah, I know he's not a big puncher, but Bivol's a natural. He's been up there, so he might be a problem for Benavidez. The movement, the defense of Bivol. I'm not too sure Benavidez beats Bivol, dude. I'm just not. I don't think he hurts him unless Benavidez's power is worse, is heavy. He hits harder than Canelo. I don't see him hurting him. And Beterbiev hurt Bivol a few times, and Bivol definitely still showed a chin. He wasn't even out on his feet. So I don't see Benavidez knocking out Dimitry Bivol at all. I don't even see him outboxing him. I don't think he wins that fight. And far as Artur Beterbiev, he probably could, outbox a Beterbiev to a win. I can see that. But a big if is if he can handle the power of Beterbiev, and we don't know that. And if he can't handle his power, he probably will get knocked out by Beterbiev. And if he can handle his power, it might be a long night for Beterbiev as well. But Benavidez is a dog. He is. He likes to fight. So that's one thing I'll give David Benavidez. But I don't think he beats Bivol. And if it's going to come down to the power when it comes to Beterbiev, if he can handle his power. And if he can't, he's not going to win against Beterbiev either. But I give him a better chance against Beterbiev than I do against Bivol. It's just my opinion, man. But what y'all think? Let me know how you feel. Does David Benavidez stand a chance? I mean, they all stand a chance, but how do you see the fight, realistically playing out between David Benavidez and Bivol and David Benavidez and Beterbiev? Drop them comments and talk to your boy. This is Rebel Life Boxing, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. And I'm off this.